Unconditional love. Even Jesus Christ didn't have it. Truthfully, he didn't. What did he do in the temple when he was slinging everything, people in there and they're marketing their products? He got mad and slung them. Jesus has had hate in his heart. Yes, he did. Against Satan. He had hate in his heart. But what I'm trying to explain is that I've always believed in pure love for all people. It doesn't matter who you are, I love you. For who and what you are. You may be a convict right now in prison. I love you for who and what you are. That is much more important than you being in prison. It is in my life, I opened up my heart to all people. You know, if they get angry at me, I don't get angry back because there's no reason for me to. I have nothing against the person because I love them. I reach my heart out to all people in all religions, all races, all experience, none or more. And in my life, I seek those people on YouTube. And you're there because you believe in unconditional love. There are no conditions on people. If you can be married in unconditional love, it will last till death. But unconditional love, people don't understand it because they go, that girl that is into another girl and they have sex together? No! Oh, no. Oh, by the way, do you like my tie? I love this tie. I adore this tie. I bought this tie way back when country was the thing, man. You know, when country went mainstream, got out of the old twang. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Absolutely, guys, your cheating heart. I always love that song. And if somebody can make a comment who that is, I don't know. There's nothing I can do. I don't have any money. I might can give you $1, something like that. Unconditional love is a beautiful way to live. You know, the people that live here, you know, they were brought up differently and they're hung up on the way they were brought up. I'm not hung up. I left my childhood a long time ago. But I believe in unconditional love. I believe in reaching out and being kind to everybody. You know, there's a guy, he hadn't come up on my channel. He's a trans, lives in Canada or something. It is now more acceptable on YouTube to like, what? Sex change people, lesbians, and that's a good thing. It is the fact that people like me are seeing them for who and what they are. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking at some guy right now, he got 162 subscribers. I'm not doing the things on YouTube that I could do to start walking up the ladder to get my plaque. I can hang it on the wall. Yes, I can. And you notice I'm a good boy. I'm drinking water because my stomach won't handle any beer and no wine or liquor. I can't drink alcohol at all. Now it is, guys, like I said, you got to open up your heart. If you have hate in your heart, you're living in negativity. You're wallowing being a negative individual. And negative people, they're just, people don't like you. What was that Debbie something, Down Girl or something? Wasn't that Saturday Night Live? You know, she always had something negative and bad to say, nothing ever good to uplift you to make you feel like a good person. Yeah. And yet you're hating somebody right now, or you have hate against that gay guy that touched you and did something that really pissed you off. Maybe you have a daughter right now that's disappointed you. Maybe she's out doing things and you're like, I don't like this at all. You might be a pastor of a church right now and you're wrestling right now because you don't know what your sermon's going to be this next Sunday. Or wait a minute, this Sunday actually. Yeah, I get lost in my days. You know, it is, guys, that as I've said in my last vlog, we're at different places in our lives, and we are. We're in different places. I'm 70 years old. Guess what I'm looking at? Death. Yeah, I can see it, guys. I can see death. You know, when I was 20 years old, I was drinking and partying and having a good old time. You know, but when you get to be 70 and you're looking in retrospect, you're asking yourself, what has really gotten people to like you? And it's primarily because I hate nobody. Period. I don't hate. You see, what I had to do is when I started getting into positive motivational stuff, you know, the jargons and the stuff slung at you by these guys because they want to make money, like Zig Ziglar and some of these other guys. They want to make money. They want to be successful. Me, I look at life differently than most people because when I see the most ugliest person in the world, I'm seeing somebody that is a beautiful person. I'm seeing somebody that can change your life and make it much better. It is that you go beyond and look at people differently. You know, if we all did that, and I always say you got to talk to John Lennon, but he's dead now, but check out John Lennon. You'll understand what I'm talking about. It is throughout our lives, if we could achieve this, even Jesus Christ didn't achieve this, by the way. He didn't. If we can achieve no hate in our hearts and we live a pure life, helping people when they need help, loving people for who and what they are. You know, like I said, it doesn't matter if you're gay. It doesn't matter if you've had a sex change. You're a trans person. It doesn't matter because it's who you are. It's who you are inside yourself. It has nothing to do with the Holy Bible about going to heaven or to hell. It has nothing to do with that. It's the type of person you want to be. I'm thinking of a girl right now that I think is 17, maybe? I don't know. I've been studying her since she was 11. She has that type of love. And she cares. You know, and it is, if you can change that, you take away all the negativity in your life. It's when you can die and just be dead and not have to worry about nothing. Nothing at all. And people ask me, they go, you had to hate your ex-wife. No. I did not hate my ex-wife. I never hated my ex-wife. I didn't like what she did. But if you step back and see the person as who they are, I realize that she's an alcoholic and did things she shouldn't have done. You know. And I mean, me too. I've done things I shouldn't have done. And I mean, it takes a lifetime of unconditional love. It doesn't happen overnight. It will not happen overnight. But if you start to achieve it, you'll go well beyond the Holy Bible. You'll go well above Jesus Christ. And you'll be the type of person that you can walk around and people will look at you. People will love you. They'll want to be around you. When it comes to sales, sales is simple and easy to do. If you're a social influencer on YouTube, the same thing. You know, live your life in a positive light. And the only way you can do it is in pure love. You have to reach out in pure love. And I'm telling you, your life will change dramatically. But it will not happen overnight. You have to keep working towards it. The Holy Bible, if you look at it and read it, you'll see negativity in there, all through it. And what positive motivational speakers do is they pull out the ones that are positive. So I hope this helps you to understand unconditional love and the fact of hate is negativity. I hate that job. I hated it. They fired me for no reason at all. They fired me. It pissed me off. And that asshole supervisor, I hope he dies. How's that going to help you? It's going to make you feel miserable because you're wallowing in hatred. It's a negative feeling. It is when you can open your heart to love and to reach out and love everybody. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. Now, I'm not talking about not defending yourself. Obviously, if somebody comes at you with a gun, you got to do something. I'm not talking about life and death. What I'm trying to bring out in this vlog is for you to understand that, I look at people. Like in Minneapolis, I look at these people. I love everybody. I love ICE. I love the people there that are trying to protect and basically hide illegal aliens in their city. And I don't know why they are. But once again, guys, unconditional love is the way to go. And it is. It is the way to go. And I just, like I said, my sister was the same way I was. We both, somehow or another, we just lived our life in love. But if you want a positive life, you want to achieve great heights, get out of your negativity. And you can feel it right now. You can feel that negativity in your life, and you can. But you can let it go and begin to see things in a different way. But if you do go into a religion, understand that you've got to do what that religion tells you to do, period. And if you don't, you'll go to hell. And that's the truth. It is, guys, that I realize that when it comes to relationships, you place conditions on the relationships. She needs to at least give me sex. She did before we got married, and I want it now, being married. I better get my sex. She's thinking he better get out there and make some damn money because I'm not. I'm a woman, and women tend to still make less money than men do. So a man goes out there and he's the breadwinner. He's bringing the money in and making her a happy girl. Then the step comes of having a child. Yes, indeed, having that child. That is a blessing in itself. And you're raising that child in a world of love, supporting that child's goals. so the child will grow into his or her life as a beautiful person. And for you to have a beautiful person, you have to first look in the mirror and say, I'm a beautiful person. Thanks for listening.